Prophet Moses had the dark skin.
Okay, he said Prophet Moses had the dark skin, man. Straight out the horse's mouth, man. Sorry for, what your people did to our people.
Yeah.
Bow down to thee with thy face toward the earth and lick up the dust of thy feet.
Right now, would you be willing to kiss this brother's shoe right here? Because it said, lick up the dust of thy feet. Right, go ahead. First and foremost, want to give all honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua. Right, that's Yahweh, who the world inwardly calls God, in the name of the Son, Yahushua, who the world inwardly knows is Jesus Christ. Right, not the white man, right, because according to the Bible, Jesus Christ would be a so-called black man. Right here, look like any nigga that you see walking on the south side, east side, west side, north side. Here look like any one of those niggas with a woolly afro, man.
Right.
Right, the hair texture of the so-called black man. Right. So we are the angels of Yahweh. We come out here week in and week out to give our people the word, man. Right, let me get the book of Micah chapter 2 and verse 10, Baba Kashan. Right, Micah chapter 2 and verse 10, Shalom. Micah chapter 2 and verse 10, I'm gonna kick it off with that. Bring it out.
This is Micah 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart.
No, stay put.
Arise ye and depart.
Right? And sis, you gotta separate from your slave master, man. Right? You gotta get away from him. You gotta get out, sis. Right? Stop walking with the people that's oppressing you, sis. And she's shaking her head like, don't mind them. Trying to comfort him, but he wouldn't comfort you if somebody came up to you talking racist. He wouldn't comfort you. Right? But when it comes to your own people, you want to look at us and try to go put on the cape for the so-called white man. Right? That's why the Lord said this. Read from the top again.
This is Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart,
right?
For this is not your rest.
We gotta take our mindset out of this American lifestyle, man. This is not our rest. If you content with living in America, being oppressed every day, and then even if you got a little money and you seeing the state of the rest of your people, and you content with living like this, you in the wrong mindset, man. You in the wrong mindset. You supposed to be militant in these last days, you black men, man. You Hispanic man, you Native American man. You're supposed to be militant. Because who is our military? We go off and join the so-called white man's military, but ain't nobody fighting for us out here in these streets, man. Ain't nobody fighting for us against the oppressors. Ain't nobody fighting for us against the people that's pouring drugs in our neighborhood and all that. Ain't nobody doing those things.
Right.
Keep going.
Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you.
Right, and this is a polluted place, man. Right, I was just watching the video. I shared it on my Facebook. Right, it was a man. He was standing on top of a box truck, looking like a damn supervillain. That was out here in Chicago, right? And what makes supervillains? What we see it in the movies all the time. I was just watching Batman. That's the spirit, because what creates these supervillains other than corruption, man? Okay. Corruption is what creates a villain. Corruption, because why? That person is a villain because he's standing up and trying to cause chaos in a city that's rooted in corruption, man. Right? That's what the Joker was talking about in Batman.
All right.
Right? That's what the Riddler was talking about in Batman. That's the reason he set the bombs across all the city. He was killing all the politicians and all that. Because why? This is a corrupt place. Let me get Genesis. You had a precept? Let me get Genesis chapter 6. And I think I want verse 4, Baba Kashaw. Right? It was more on that? Bring it up.
It shall destroy you.
It shall what?
It shall destroy you.
Right? And if you getting down with America, if you content with living here, it's going to destroy you. Right? The oppression, the poverty, right? This system, the systematical racism that's against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, it's going to destroy you. This place is built to destroy blacks and Hispanics, man.
Right.
It wasn't built for us to thrive. It wasn't built for us to become rich and live the American dream. This place was built systematically to destroy our people.
Right.
And if you don't believe that, you gotta wipe the wool and take the cover from off your eyes, man, and realize and realize that you've been living in the matrix your whole life.
Right.
You've been living in the damn matrix, and it's time for you to unplug yourself, man. It's time for you to unplug yourself and realize that the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks
That's
of.
right.
And realize that the reason that you at the bottom, the reason that you are oppressed, is all because he orchestrated that to be that way, man. He orchestrated it, man. Right? So like, let me get the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4 and verse 7, Baba Kashaw. Bring that up. The earth was corrupt. So like, it's in 6. 12.
This is Genesis 6 and 12. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt.
Right? It said the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, man. The Most High is looking upon the earth right now, and it's corrupt. He's looking at it right now. This is when the Most High, right before he flooded the earth.
Right.
And he made a promise to Noah saying that he won't flood the earth by water no more. He won't destroy everybody by water no more. But now he's going to do it by fire, man, and brimstone. Y'all believe in the Bible?
Sometimes.
What color was Jesus? You said blue? Oh, okay. Right? That's the color you turn when you get slapped by your husband, man.
That's right.
Right? Or choked out, man.
That's right.
Right? That's the color she turned, man. She turned blue. Right? We see her veins through her skin. Her veins show up blue.
That's right.
Right? Because why? They have no melanin, man. They're the vampires walking on the earth.
Right.
Right? Us people, we the children of light, man.
Right.
Right? Bring that out. Keep going on that.
8.
What's your nationality right here? What's your nationality? You say you what? All right, come here. Let me ask you a question. You're from Saudi Arabia. Okay, okay. What religion do you hold on to? Muslim. Okay, so you actually from Saudi Arabia? Okay, who are the Israelites? Who do you believe that the true Israelites are? The true Jews. Yeah, the true Jews. Yeah. What do they look like? They were the followers of Moses. Okay, okay. And what did they look like? Did they have a description?
Yeah.
Dark skin, right? Come here, hold on. Say
Come
that in the mic real quick. They have, just say that. Just say what you do.
Prophet Moses had the dark skin.
Okay, he said Prophet Moses had the dark skin, man.
All praise.
Straight out the horse's mouth, man.
Right.
Straight out the horse's mouth. So that shows that these people, these other nations, they know who we are. They know who they are, and they know that the so-called white man is the devil, man.
That's right.
They know that him, Chad, walking right here, Chad, he's the damn devil. Right? You may not believe that. You might look at him like he the angel of light. But the Most High look at him like he's the damn devil, man. The manifestation of Satan walking upon the earth.
Hey, come here.
Go ahead. Right? Bring out what you got, King.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 4 verse 7. But though the righteous be prevented with death, ye shall he be in rest.
Right, keep going.
8. For honorable age is not that which standeth in length of time.
Jump to verse 10, Baba Kashaw.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 10. He pleased God and was beloved of him, so that living amongst sinners, he was translated.
Right, and this is talking about Enoch, man. This is talking about Enoch when you read about it in Genesis, the 5th chapter. He got translated because he was living among sinners, man. He was in a time of the earth when the earth was in that full corruption, man. And right now, us men of God, we living in a time when the earth is in full corruption. And what is our hope? That we get translated up into them chariots, man. That's
right.
our hope right there. Our hope is that we get saved from America when the nukes come, man.
That's right.
When the nukes come, because contrary to popular belief, these nukes is coming, man.
That's right.
The nukes is coming and they go nuke America off the damn face of the earth, man. Right? These other nations, Russia, India, China, they all got nukes pointed toward America right now. And keep thinking Trump is gonna keep your ass safe, man. Keep thinking just because Trump in the office, you got some safety. Hell no, they say when peace and safety come, then comes sudden destruction, man.
Right.
Right? When you thinking you safe right now, sudden destruction is gonna come. Vladimir Putin, he got a mission, man. He got a mission, and one of those things on his mission is to mark America off this checklist, man.
That's right.
By sending a nuke over here and taking over, man. He wants to be the world power. Russia wants to be the world power right now. China wants to be the world power right now. They tired of America. Let me get Joel 3 and 9, Baba Kashaw. They tired of America saying that they the strongest nation, man. They tired of America proclaiming themselves to be the top nation and that saying that basically can't no other nation fuck with them. They tired of hearing that. They tired of all these damn James Bond movies and all that. They fighting James Bond fighting even though he's from England, they fighting the Russians in every movie. Britain, even though he's from Britain, they fighting the Russians in every movie. Fighting Iran in every movie, right? And Britain and America is clicked up. So that show right there, you know that these other nations they constantly getting forward with, man. They constantly getting clowned on, and they tired of that. Bring out your precept, King.
This is Job 36:10. He opened also their ear to discipline, and commandeth that they return from iniquity. If they obey and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasures. But if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword.
Right. So we gonna live our days in pleasure. We gonna come into his rest, like it said in the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 6. Man, we gonna come into the Lord's rest. We gonna live our lives in pleasure. If we obey his gospel, if we obey his commandments, man. That's what we got to come back to. The Christian church is not telling you to obey God's commandments.
Right.
They want you to continue to live in trial and tribulation. The Christian church wants you to continue to put the money in the bucket and hope for that check to come in the mail from that settlement that you ain't even get injured for.
Right.
You just hoping for a check that you ain't even got coming, man.
Right.
Just because you putting money in the bucket doing what the pastor say. But he not telling you to keep God's commandments. He's not telling you how to get the ways of eternal life. He's not telling you nothing like that. It was more on that. Come on, let me get the book of Luke chapter 10, verse 25. Bring that out.
This is Joel 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Right, so proclaim ye this among the nations, man. The word Gentiles right there is gawayim. Right, that's gawayim, meaning nations, man. Right, keep going.
Prepare war.
Right, prepare what?
Prepare war.
Prepare what?
Prepare war.
Hey, Mr. White Man right here walking the dog. Do you believe war is coming to America? You do? And who's going to come on top of that war? Who's going to end up on top? You have no idea? You don't have no faith in America?
I want to, but everyone running it's fucking crooked.
You said you want to, but what?
Everyone running it is crooked.
Everyone running it is crooked. And I was just saying that through the Spirit. Everyone running it is crooked. Who do you vote for, if I may ask? You didn't vote?
I didn't like either.
Okay. I ain't never heard of a so-called white man not voting. That's crazy right there. That's crazy.
I didn't like any of my options.
You didn't like any of your options. So what do you stand for? Like, what morals do you stand on morally, if I may ask?
Just do unto others.
Do unto others?
Yeah.
As they do unto you, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so what did y'all do unto us? I'm saying, what is so-called Caucasians, what did they do unto us?
Oh,
So-called
terrible.
blacks.
Absolutely. Kept you in slavery.
Kept us in slavery, right? So you said do unto others as they did unto you. Should we do that to you?
You know what? I wouldn't blame you.
You wouldn't blame us? That's all praise to the Most High, right? So I'm gonna ask you one more question, right? Are you sorry for what your people did to our people?
Yeah. I mean, my great-grandfather was also
You
black.
say-
My great-grandfather was black.
On what side?
My mom's side.
Oh, okay, all right. So if it was a gesture to prove that you're sorry, would you be open to doing it?
Yeah, well, it depends on what it is.
Okay, we gonna read it. It's in the Bible. We gonna read it.
Okay.
And we gonna see if you're open to do it. You mind coming to stand right here?
Sure.
Okay. Right, bring out Isaiah 49:23. Bring it out. And what's your name, sir?
Stephen.
Stephen? Okay, all right, nice to meet you, Stephen. I'm Kazak. All right, bring it up.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 23.
Right.
And kings shall be thy nursing fathers,
Right.
and their queens thy nursing mothers.
Right, so the Most High God, this is him speaking. He said the kings of the earth will become our nursing fathers and our nursing mothers, just like how we had to be your nursing fathers and your nursing mothers on your plantations, right? We had to do it. We had to take care of your kids, feed your chickens, clothe, gird up your horse and all that. We had to do all of these things, right? Keep going.
They shall bow down to thee.
So he said that y'all would have to bow down to us. Would you be open to doing that, showing that you're sorry? Would you do it right now? Okay, go ahead. On both knees? Would you do it on both knees? Right, keep going.
They shall bow down to thee,
Right.
with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet.
Right now, would you be willing to kiss this brother's shoe right here? Because it said, lick up the dust of thy feet. Right, go ahead. Bakash. Kuna. Go ahead, Kuna. Go ahead, Malatazar. Tazawad. Go ahead, get up in there, King. Get yours.
Get yours, Tazawad.
Right. Tazawad. Right. Okay, Khan, one more.
Real Edomite right there, man.
Okay. All right, Stephen is a righteous man. Right, Stephen is a righteous Edomite, man.
Give it up for Stephen, y'all.
Right, give it up for Stephen. Because this is, I never met a so-called white man that's really about what he says, man. Right, until I met Stephen right here. Right, Stephen is really about what he says, man. He practices what he preaches.
Good right.
Right? Because those things, we had to do those things. We were subject to those acts right there. And Stephen just showed that he's willing to be subject to those same acts.
That's right.
Right? Because what goes around comes around. Right, Stephen? Right, let me get Revelation 13 and 10. Right? That's good, Stephen. That's good. That's real good right there. I'm glad. I'm glad right there. You just made my day, kind of. You know? Right? Bring it up.
This is Revelations 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
So the Lord said, he that leads into captivity. Right? A nation led another nation into captivity. If you look on that sign right there, we were led into captivity. And you admitted earlier, Stephen, that your people led our people into captivity, right? Keep going.
Shall go into captivity.
Now what?
Shall go into captivity.
So that nation that led our people into captivity, the Lord says it's a judgment, like unto a ring, what goes around comes around. They have to go into captivity. And you say you okay with that, right, Stephen? That's righteous. That makes it fair, right?
Yeah.
That's fair, right? Us taking y'all into slavery just like how y'all took us, right? That's fair. We're not gonna do the cruel things that y'all did unto us.
It's gonna be worse.
Yeah, the cruel sexual things and all of that. We're not gonna do none of those things. But whipping your back, hell yeah, we gonna do that. We gonna do that. You know, we gonna get you right. You know, we go. Hey, let me get Sirach. I think it's Sirach 37. I think it's 23. Sirach 37 and 23. Baba Shah. Is that what I want? We're 37.
What's up with the dog?
Huh?
What's up with the dog?
His sister, they got in a fight.
Oh.
They got another pit bull at home. Might be. Type in towards you.
Right. So Khan, yeah, finish that out.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
And that's fair right there, because the Most High God, He is fair. It's a just balance with the Most High. Let me get Proverbs 11 and 1, bro. 11 and 1. Right? It's always a just balance with the Most High. What kind of dog is that?
Pit and a Frenchie.
It's a pit and a Frenchie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
We
Okay.
think.
You say you think?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. Did you find it? I bring that out while he's looking for that.
This is Proverbs 11 and verse 1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord.
Right, so the Most High, He enjoys a just balance, right? And a just balance will be this right here. Bring that out, Baba Shah.
Bring it out.
I had it back. Yes, we'll start at 25.
This is Ecclesiasticus 33 and 25. If thou set thy servant to labor,
Right.
thou shalt find rest. But if thou let him go idle,
Right. So if we let our servants, because when we got y'all on the plantation, Stephen, right? We go make sure y'all got a lot of work to do. Because if we let y'all just sit around and just think and just enjoy yourself, y'all gonna rebel against us.
Right.
We can't have that. Right? We can't have no rebels in our plantation, Stephen. Right? We can't. We don't got no room for that. Right? So we got to make sure that you're not idle. Right? Keep going.
but if thou let him go idle,
Right.
he shall seek liberty.
You gonna seek liberty. You gonna be trying to get free. You gonna run away. You know we can't do that. Right? We can't let you run away because we need you on the plantation, Stephen. We need you to pick every apple that you can. Right? I need 1,000 apples in an hour. I need that, right? And I need 1,000 apples in an hour. Even if it ain't enough apples, you better go find some.
That's
Stephen.
right.
Right? Keep going.
A yoke and a collar do bow, Salaki, do both the neck.
Right? So a yoke and a collar. We gonna put yokes and collars on y'all too, Steve. Yokes and collars, like a chain, like how you got on your dog right there. We gonna be walking. Brothers gonna be walking you like that. Brothers gonna be walking you like that. They gonna be like, what kind of dog is that? Oh, European. European. European Yorkie, whatever. Right? Keep going.
So are torturers and torments.
So are what?
So are torturers and torments.
Say it again.
So are torturers and torments.
Hey, we gonna be torturing and tormenting y'all, Stephen, because y'all had joy in doing that to us. Hey, brothers gonna heat up a pair of wide pliers and peel some skin back, man.
That's right.
Brothers gonna be doing that. It's gonna get crazy. And I know it's hard to think about, but just imagine what we had to go through. Right? You know what Planned Parenthood is? You know what Planned Parenthood is, right? Margaret Sanger and all of them.
It's the destruction of the black community.
It's the destruction of the black community.
right.
And you know how many black women they had to test on? What's that doctor name? Bro brought it out. You know how many black women they had to test on to learn the female anatomy of the female reproduction system?
Let me ask you, do you know where the chainsaw came from? What it was invented for? Before it was used to cut down wood? It was used to rip out the fetuses out of black women, pregnant black women. Before it was a wood instrument now.
And see, they use that on us, on our women. So it's only right, like we said, what goes around comes around. Read that again, tortures and what?
Slut. Okay. A yoke and a collar do both the neck.
Right.
So are torturers and torments for an evil servant.
And y'all are evil servants, Stephen. Y'all are evil. The Most High God calls y'all the wicked of the earth. The wicked. Because this earth wasn't so polluted until y'all came into power. You familiar with the Greeks? The Greek Empire, what color were they? What did they look like? Let me get First Maccabees 1 and 9. Said what? Alexander the Great. He was a so-called white man, right? You look at what they call it, a bust or a statue. They was all so-called white people. Even his father, right? Read that 1 and... Yeah.
This is First Maccabees 1 and 9. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves.
Right, so talk about the 4 generals that were under Alexander. After his death, and this is through the spirit, because we're coming up on the Feast of Maccabees within the next week. We're coming up on the Feast of Maccabees, the Feast of Dedication, what we call the Hanukkah, right? Hanukkah, right? This comes from when we took back our temple and rededicated back to our Lord, right? Back to our Lord Yahweh, we rededicated it back to Him, right? Took it from the Greeks after they conquered us, right? Keep going.
So did their sons after them many years,
Right.
and evils were multiplied in the earth.
So when these people, the Greeks, when they came into power, and after the Greeks reigned, there was the Romans, right? Another so-called white nation, right? It said when those people came into power, evils were multiplied in the earth. So that shows right there that y'all are the people of evil, Stephen. Y'all bring a lot of evil into the earth. And y'all multiply it. Right. So that's all I got for you, Stephen. You can enjoy your day, continue walking your dog and doing whatever you was going to do. At least you're a man of your word, right?
I respect what you guys been doing. I live right down here. I've been listening to you for the last year that we've lived here, and I'm down with it. My great-grandfather, he was raised in Mississippi on a plantation, but he became a rabbi somehow. I don't know when, how.
You said on your mother's side, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you say he became a rabbi?
Yeah.
And you say he was black, right?
Yeah.
That's because the black people are the true Jews, according
right.
to the Bible.
That's
why
right.
He became a rabbi, right? Because it was in his spirit to learn his culture, to seek out and find it. Right? It said that, it said that in the place of our captivity, we shall remember ourselves, right? And that's what your grandfather did on your mother's side. But that doesn't make you black, though, Stephen, because it goes according to your father, right? So whoever your father is, that's who you are. Right. And if your father's lineage goes back to the so-called white man, that's who you are, Stephen. Right? You will be a so-called Edomite, according to the Bible.
Right.
The nation of Esau. Right? And the Most High God said He hates the nation of Esau.
That's
He
right.
hates the Edomites. Why? Because all of the wickedness and the evils that y'all do on the earth. Right? So that's I'm gonna see you on your way, Stephen. It's cool. Appreciate you for stopping and talking, but yeah, you dismissed like the brother said. Hey, brother, you know your nationality? What was that, brother? What's that? Oh, okay. All right. So that means he don't know who he is. right? So that means he don't know, right? So with that I'm saying, come out,
Come out,
Charlotte!
Charlotte!
Come out, Charlotte!
Oh, praise.